What is up, YouTube? This is AVAULT here, back again today with you guys, another new Speed 2 deck profile. And today, this Speed 2 deck profile, we are actually going for Ryu Senshi based type of Speed 2 deck profile. And this deck, just so you guys know, once again, this is a fun Speed 2 deck, just to have some fun and locals. It's really not that highly competitive. If you guys are interested in competitive speed dueling deck profiles, be sure to check out the competitive speed 2 deck profiles in the channel as well. And yeah, so we in this channel, AVAULT Channel, we try to do mix and matches of fun and competitive, just to give some more flair to the game, and just so you guys know that there are many creative ideas out there to have fun. It's totally your call at the end of the day if you want to be competitive or do you want to just be fun. So today we're just going back to a fun speed 2 deck profile. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, the focus of this deck is to summon Ryu Senshi. So who is Ryu Senshi? Ryu Senshi is a fusion monster warrior type that you require Warrior Digrapher and Spirit Ryu to summon. And it's pretty neat with its effect because, but first of all, to fusion summon, you have to use the above cards to fusion summon it. So you probably can't fusion substitute them whatsoever. But when a normal trap card is activated as a quick effect, you can pay 1,000 life points to negate that effect, which is pretty neat as well. 1,000 life points is quite steep for some of you might say, and I agree with that. 1,000 life points is quite a lot to pay for, but negating a trap card with such a trap heavy meta, I personally feel like right now in this moment, there's just lots of traps that are extremely powerful, like Windstorm, Kunai with Chain, Forceful Checkpoint, Michizuri, Dust Tornado, and Ready for Intercepting. There's just many trap cards in the current meta, and Ryu Senshi just deals with them all. And again, paying 1,000 life points, but in a critical situation, if you have that sort of life points resource to pay off, it can really help you gain advantage. I personally feel like at the same time, you negate any effects of any spell card that targets this card, and you can just destroy that spell card. So spells are not that targetive in terms of monster wise. I think currently only really highly competitive spell cards I can think of are like Half Shut that would probably be using against this card. So but still, not being affected by spells is just really neat. So of course, we're starting off with the extra deck first. So we are running 3 Spirit Ryus right here for our fusion. Next, we're also running another different fusion monster, is Meteor Bee Dragon, and it's just a really powerful 3,500 beat stick. It's actually fairly easy to summon in this type of deck as well. The reason why is because we do run into our skill card, which I haven't talked yet, and I decided to leave at this moment because it's just the perfect timing, is to have Power-Omization. So this is obviously a Joey based type of speed 2 deck once again, with Red Eyes and Meteor Bee Dragon and Ryu Senshi all belongs to Joey Wheeler right here, or Jonochi, some of you might call him. And Power-Omization basically allows you to view one normal monster in your hand, and that turn it can substitute any fusion material. So keep in mind, Power-Omization doesn't work for Ryu Senshi, unfortunately, but it does work for Meteor Bee Dragon right there. And as I go through into the deck profile, I'll explain more to you guys how some basic combos that can work out with this deck. So with Ryu Senshi, you of course have to play 3 Spirit Ryus. So it's a wind level 4 1,000 attack type of monster, and during battle step, if this card battles, quick effect, you can discard 1 dragon type monster to your graveyard, and this card gains 1,000 attack and defense till the end of the turn, I believe. No, sorry, to the end of the battle phase, which is really neat still. End of the battle phase does technically mean at the end of the turn, realistically here in speed duels. Next, of course, you have to play 3 Warrior Digraphers in order to summon your Ryu Senshis. Pretty neat, 1,700 Warrior type monster beat stick, pretty powerful. And then now we're running into like the sort of Red Eyes Meteor Bee Dragon or Meteor Bee Dragon engine. We are running 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon, so that's really good. Combos really well with Spirit Ryu. Because you can discard Red Eyes Black Dragon into graveyard and make Spirit Ryu into 2,000 attack. If not, you can actually fusion summon Red Eyes Bee Dragon with Meteor Dragon into Meteor Black Dragon or Meteor Bee Dragon. That basically rounds up for our monsters. Really neat combo right here. Pretty good ratio. With Power-Omization, you can basically turn Warrior Digrapher into a fusion substitute to help you summon Meteor Bee Dragon. So, you know, the deck focuses both on Ryu Senshi, and Meteor Bee Dragon a lot. So with that being said, of course we have to run 3 polymerizations to fusion summon into our monsters that we need into our spells. We are running 1 fusion recovery, just so you can grab your monster and polymerization back from your graveyard to your hand to gain some card advantage and, you know, open up your plays. Target 1 polymerization in your graveyard and 1 monster in your graveyard that was used for a fusion material and add them to your hand. So pretty neat. And rounding off with our spells, we are playing 2 Stamping Destructions right here. Just really good. You know, you always probably do have a dragon type monster. Spirit Ryu you can just normal summon. You might have Meteor Bee Dragon on the field, and just to get rid of your opponent's back rows to make it free for your monsters to attack into without any harm. So that rounds off for the spells. Oops, can't grab that card for some reason. We are going into our traps right here. We are running 3 Windstorm of Itaquas, you know, just a staple trap card of the current meta of the game. Must have, of course, you know, switching your opponent's monsters to defense, from attack to defense to attack whatsoever. Just really helps you disrupt their whole strategy and gameplay. And then last but not least, that 1 single trap card we're also running is Red Eye Spirit. Some of you guys might actually want to switch out another one for 2 Red Eye Spirit. The reason why Red Eye Spirit is just really good is that, you know, when you use Spirit Ryu's effect to discard a Red Eyes Black Dragon to your graveyard, you can easily summon it with Red Eyes Spirit. And in combination to even further of that, some of you might want to even play 1 or 2 Champion Vigilances, but I think that's a little bit stretching a bit too far into the combo overall. So Red Eye Spirit is just a really good clutch card to have overall, I feel like, in certain conditions. And, you know, it's very likely that you would see Red Eyes Black Dragon in your graveyard quite often, especially once again with Spirit Ryu's effect, and or as well as using polymerization to fusion summon into Meteor Black Dragon right here. So Red Eyes Black Dragon once again appears in the graveyard very often enough for you to use Red Eye Spirit to bring him back. Now that basically rounds off for the main deck. We are running into a side deck with 3 Dust Tornadoes for more extra back row removal, just to really get rid of your opponent's back row. I know once again Ryu Senshi is a pretty good back row stabilizer or remover itself as well, but Dust Tornado is just really great to get rid of you know, existing spell and trap cards your opponent controls, like, you know, field spells, equip spells, continuous spells that they have, or even especially even against Relinquish as well. So it's really good. Last but not least, we are running 2 Forceful Checkpoints, just really good for defensive play. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, look at your opponent's hand, and if there's a monster, negate the attack and discard that monster, which is really nice. Being able to look at your opponent's hand just gives you lots of critical information for you to play around them as well. And on top of that, you know, you have negates to stop cards with Ryu Senshi, as well as knowing what they have and what cards they will be setting in coming turns, so you really know how you can work around and play around with it. So that basically rounds up the entire deck profile of Ryu Senshi and Joey Wheeler. Once again, we only run 1 skill card, and this is the perfect skill card. I don't have no other suggestions. Usually I would suggest 1 or 2 other skill cards that you can choose as an option, but with this deck, without a doubt, Polymerization is the way to go, because you want to summon Meteor Bee Dragon as well. So yeah, once again, that basically rounds up the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely play around with it, have some fun with this deck. I play tested it several times, had quite some fun, you know, got some wins here and there, which is really neat. Highly, again, once again, to keep note of, this is not a competitive deck profile for this one in particular. If you want to check out competitive deck profiles, check out the ones that say competitive or tier 1 or whatever it is in the other deck speed duel deck profiles in the videos in the AVAULT channel. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe for more awesome and epic Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and speed duel focused content on here in this channel. Comment down below what you guys think about this deck, if it's interesting or not, creative, what sort of cards you would add, what sort of cards you want to take out. You know, really open to your suggestions to help improve this deck. By all means, do so. Feel free. This is a free, you know, community free channel to really help each other out, which is extremely great. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And this is AVAULT signing out.